So today is going to be dash cam on a 2010 335D. From the outside you can see it's right there next to the whatever that giant thing is from the rearview mirror. This is an Viofo A229. It was on sale and I needed one for this car, so I bought it. So you've got the main unit there with yeah, I gotta replug that cable in because it's plugged into the camera. It needs to be plugged into that GPS block up here, this thing. So the plug for that is at the top. So that'll be fun to get that back into there. But either way, we got that there. It goes up along the top of the headliner. And then you can see the smaller cord a little bit for the rear camera. That's one thing that's different about the 229 compared to the 129. The rear camera cord is a smaller diameter and it has a different connector. So it's actually easier to slide into places. So from here, the front camera comes down the A-pillar this way into this seal, all the way down onto the floor. And then I took this piece off and ran it under there. And then unfortunately, the only 12-volt source is in the armrest center console. So the wire for now is running down along the back of the seat, and then I actually tucked it into the seat. It runs along there, and then you can see it here. So from the driver's seat, you won't see it, but if you open the passenger door, you're gonna see this. What I'm thinking I should be able to do, there's a light here for the glove box. That's got to have 12-volt power. So I should be able to wire something in there to get a 12-volt source closer. There is a USB there, but it does not have power. So it may be data only or something, or maybe the one in my car is broken. I don't know. So if we go back to here, for the rear camera, we come from here, down here, along this, and then under here. I can probably clean that up a little bit and make that gap smaller. And then it goes along the back one to the C-pillar where that trim transitions. From there, I brought it down this way to here where the seat is, because there's a nice gap in there because it's just, it's seat material under here. And you can see there's two wires here because what I did is all that leftover, I left it coiled up and I just tucked it back in there because this was already popped open a little bit. And that's never going to be visible when your seats are up in the normal position they're going to be. So I just did that. So if we take the seat and put it up, now there's no wires at all. And then the wiring doubles back through here, goes back up this seal, and then along here, up, and then to the rear camera, which I just stuck there. And this swivels so you can turn it. The only downside is that right now it's upside down. So I'm gonna have to go into the settings of the camera and flip it, but as long as it's like all the other cameras that I've had, you can always flip either camera, but especially the rear one usually. So pretty simple. Didn't take any longer than it usually takes, especially because they always include like a trim tool. So if you don't have trim tools, you can get it. This thing just has 4 clips on it. If you need to remove it, I just popped it off by hand. The clips came with it, or no, the clips did not come with it. They stayed in the car, but the clips have to be pulled back out of the door sill. I used this, specifically this end of it, was able to get it under the clip and pop them up and then slide them back into the slots on the back of this panel and then pop it down. It does stick up a little here because this wire Like I said, I don't want to leave it mounted like this permanently, so eventually that'll get pulled out of here and this will be able to sit flush again. But it was a pretty clean install, pretty easy, like it usually is, and that is it.